Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Forza 6 going to be playing a bit more of the showcase event. We're going to be revisiting the Top Gear ones. I've got plenty more to go through here. Last time out I did some bowling and some of the underdog challenges. We'll finish off the underdog challenges. We'll go for microcar racing. Sure, okay, so we've got a wet Top Gear track. If I remember correctly from the last one, I've got to pick my car carefully. Got to remember to go for something with decent performance, otherwise you can kind of get a little bit screwed over with a slightly slower vehicle. It is a shame that it's only one lap of a race around here. I'm just trying to think, we're in the wet. Is there anywhere I can roll the car at Top Gear aside from losing it on the grass? The follow-through is quite bumpy.
Doesn't mean it can't be a champion.
Right.
Scramble to lead the
we
pack
got a
while
Beetle,
racing cars
a
that are
Mini,
classic, rare, or just plain
595,
strange.
a Bath.
These are the underdogs.
I'm thinking Mini. I'm thinking Mini is going to be the best option in this one. Yeah, we'll go for the Mini. It would be quite amusing to have the. Let's just have I don't know what the PI is like. Right, yeah, Mini is quite a bit high. I knew the Fiat was quite low in PI terms. This one should be fairly straightforward. It'd be quite amusing if rather than having all of the microcars together, if you kind of split it up so you had the microcars against the vans. So let's say you were racing a van against the microcars. I think that could be quite an amusing task rather than having just all of the minis racing against sensible opposition. Can I get to the front before we get to turn one? That's a small gap. I'm in a Mini though, so it's fine. We did it! Well, we might as well have the finish line. I say there may as well be the finish line now. I still have actually got to navigate the Top Gear track in the wet. And to be fair, as I said last time out, I hadn't driven Top Gear track until doing the showcase events. I haven't driven it in the wet at all. So I may as well use this as an exploratory. Let's find where the puddles are around this circuit. Oh, I'm braking super early, of course. The Mini will be very good on the brakes. There's a very big puddle. Found a big puddle over on that part. One thing about the track, they changed in the latest update or whatever for this game. There's a couple of places, especially when you go through the follow-through. Well, that's a nasty puddle over there. It was dirtying the lap for no apparent reason. It has now been fixed. That's going to get us some aquaplaning. No, we were slowed down enough. There's a puddle on the inside. Avoid that one. You do find yourself taking slightly different lines in some of these tracks just to specifically avoid the puddles. I mean, places like Sebring, the Puddle of Doom, you can't do anything about that one. You're going to go through it regardless. You can just kind of try your best to position yourself. But at other tracks you tend to find, well, at least I do, will find myself taking different lines through a few corners. So yeah, it's definitely worth getting some practice in the wet. Oh Christ, that is a big puddle. I guess I kind of did the shortened version of this with the bowling before, but that is a huge puddle to be taking through that part of the track. There is a nasty puddle on the inside here, which we can avoid. I wasn't kind of particularly going for that line. It worked. I was not particularly aiming for that. I just kind of carried a little too much speed. Woohoo! We're going to be victorious. A 145.3 around Top Gear. Where does that put that on the? I'm trying to think what cars have gone around real Top Gear. I have no idea what's done it in 45s, but there you go. Mini is a little bit overpowered, in all honesty, for that one. I'm kind of curious about these passing challenges. Shall we go for the Ford passing challenge? Again, oh no, we've got 4 laps. Sorry, I thought this was another one lap thing. I like the passing challenges. Passing challenges are great fun, especially the ones where it gives you, the kind of the normal passing challenges, ones with the ridiculously fast cars. This one, I'm going to be in a slightly faster car. Judging by the picture, I've got a Raptor and I'm up against F100s. So yeah, I've got the quicker vehicle, but it's not quite going to be as ridiculously overpowered. That actually makes it a bit easier for me, in some respects anyway, because the closing speeds with the really...
If you drive like this in real life, you'll soon have an awkward conversation with a traffic officer, followed by an even more awkward conversation with your hairy new cellmate. Here, overtaking isn't just encouraged, it's the whole point of the game, and you'll be rewarded for passing as many cars as possible, unless, of course, you simply wreck everything.
All right. Yeah. Let's not crash into. I mean, admittedly, I can push stuff out of the way. Before I got interrupted by Faust. Yeah, the closing speeds between this and the F100 is a lot smaller. So I will have things slightly easier when it comes to kind of navigating the moving chicanes that are the pickups. However, also when we do get to a straight, I won't have the same blistering speed to easily go past them. I think it might be slightly easier with these closer unmatched cars. How many want to get? 24 in. Oh, good God, the handling. Okay, we're going around the outside of the bush here. It's fine. I'm trying to get back on the road. It's doing 90 miles an hour across the grass. These things are actually shifting pretty quickly. I will give them credit here. Oh, good God, the brakes don't work. I have gone from a Mini to driving Raptor. It is quite a difference. I mean, the Mini could almost fit in the back of this. Probably could get pretty close, actually, to fit in the back of the Raptor. I have seen, I can't remember where it was, in England at some point, quite a while ago, I saw a Mini parked next to a Dodge Ram. That was an amusing sight to see. Literally, the Mini could easily fit in the back of the Dodge Ram. They are all ridiculously large sights to see in England, certainly. I have actually seen, and only ever once seen, a Ford Raptor. It was one of the SVT Raptors as well, at a petrol station. It's natural habitat, I would imagine, here in England. But these kind of vehicles are very, very rare to see over here, and all of you Americans will see these daily pretty much. I would assume most of you will probably be driving these or know someone who is driving. Maybe not quite this ridiculous era pickup, but here you go. Whoa, big puddle. Kind of hoping we could deal with the puddles a little bit better, but maybe not. I'm not really sure how we're doing. We need to get 12. We need to have done 12 cars by the end of this lap. There seems to be a big gap in the field. Oh, you cheeky. Look, do not start an argument. I've got the much larger and much heavier car than you, so you did not want to be starting a fight. This layout is not too bad for overtaking, because I have got some more straight line speed than these. I've got to be a little bit brave into the corners. We need to get at least 2 of you buggers into here. We're going up the inside of the orange one. Well, we're going to put the orange car out, and their guys are really slow across the... Excuse me, I'm coming through. Well, I said I wasn't going to try and wreck everyone. It apparently changed. Oh, you are a moron over there. God damn it, I wasn't even doing anything. I mean, we may have caused a small traffic jam on the corner back there. That wasn't my fault, mostly. I mean, the black truck pointing sideways, that was my fault. But the other one in there wasn't my fault at all on that one there. I'm not sure that's a good line across that corner particularly. Yeah, let's just put the wheels on the damp grass. The damp grass is just the worst thing. You have no grip, no braking. Whatever speed you've taken or whatever speed you're at when you go onto it is probably the speed you're going to carry on until you hit a wall. As there is very, very little in the way of control, as you would expect on some wet dirt. This is a peculiar place to find myself in the Top Gear test track. You don't normally end up on this bit of road going this direction. I think my little accident at the final corner has slightly made a mess of things. We've got to get 8 trucks on this. I think we've already seen 3 this time round completely. I may have outbraked myself last time around. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with the Raptor here. Oh, we're very, very wide. See what I mean about there's just no grip whatsoever? I mean, you go off there in the dry and you'll come back on without any issues. That was a long way off exploring. So we've got to get quite a lot of vehicles. So, I'm going to be pushing my luck. The couple of offs I had certainly haven't helped, and the big kerfuffle at the final corner hasn't helped. Right, we're going through here. I'm in a hurry, okay? We've got to get this done. Oh, Christ. Puddles. It's fine. We've got 4 more to get past. I think we can probably do it. You know what I said about not, crashing and bumping things out of the way? Yeah, may not have quite... may not have quite stuck with that plan. Oh, arse. I think there's 3 and the 4th vehicle is miles up the road. Oh, for God's sake. We may have to go for Kamikaze Dive. We're not even going to be close enough for Kamikaze Dive, because they're already making it around the corner. Oh, bugger me. We've got to... Okay, so let's try and get this braking really sorted through here. Please, someone crash into the tyre bundle. Please, someone crash into the tyre bundle. Yes! Yes, you beautiful drivatar! I have mind control over the drivatars. I will take it. A terrible, terrible, shocking piece of driving from me on the most part there. But the drivatars took pity on me, is probably what happened. or I mind controlled them, and I'm not sure which I want, to be honest. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, small, slightly easy win, but never mind. Yeah, that was actually quite a challenge. Yeah, I had a couple of offs and so on, but yeah, that wasn't quite a straightforward one. Shall we go for a Land Rover or Jeep? I haven't driven the Land Rover yet in this game. I have driven the Jeep, so we'll go for Land Rover one. 5 laps around the West Circuit. This is a slightly different. Okay, so we have the big modern Land Rover and a slightly shortened version of the track. Oh, we're going to have the sun as well. We don't have to be dealing with. Oh, we're kind of going to Hammerhead, but it's really weird driving these alternate layouts of Top Gear. It doesn't feel right driving around them because you're used to taking, the proper layout of the track, and it's very weird then, not taking the proper layout of the track when because it looks like we're going around Hammerhead, but we're kind of just using it as a simple normal corner.
If you drive like this in real life,
it's the
you'll
same.
soon have an
It's the same
awkward
thing.
conversation
All
with
right.
a traffic officer.
Guy wanted to listen to Tanner say the same thing again and again. Yeah, so we don't have to deal with Hammerhead in the usual manner, which makes it a really weird corner. It's very peculiar driving around these corners in strange ways. But it's like if you drive around a racetrack you're very used to driving in one direction and then you drive the reverse layout and it's the other way around. How far can we cut to the inside before game gets angry at us? We can kind of bump our way past the defender out there. We can take a relatively tight line. Now, how much speed can we take through here? I'm not going to try flat out on the first lap. Well, there's probably a good reason why I'm not going to try flat out on the first or second or third lap. So we're going to play with the camera equipment. Oh, no, we're not. I can't turn it on the grass. Okay, I was a bit brave. I'll be honest on that one. Little bit too brave with the with the Range Rover. I could have got it back under control, but the chances of me completing the event are pretty much gone anyway. So we'll start again. As you can probably tell, I'm not particularly experienced with driving SUVs and stuff. Tend not to drive these too much. The only time I think I really ever drive these is to build jelly cars, which is always entertaining. The Defender actually tried to stay alongside around the outside. That's quite brave of you. Back there. Yeah, I only ever really use them for jelly cars, and very occasionally when we do a versus the community, we'll do like an SUV one. The racing with them does tend to actually be quite entertaining. It's quite a strange thing going to go driving with these. They did, or what was it, SUVs and pickups and whatever. I can't remember. We had vans in Forza 4. They did have the record for fewest vehicles to ever finish a versus the community race at Maple Valley, when everyone all but 2 cars. I was one of the cars that finished amazingly. All but 2 of us were rolled out or crashed out of a race with these at Maple Valley on Forza 4. Yeah, SUV racing is rather entertaining, and often they do have a tendency to topple over. That Defender did not look comfortable under brakes there. That bobbled and bounced all over the place. Where is the finish line? Because I need to get. Okay, I don't quite need to have got to 10 cars, but I was thinking we only had 4 laps, and I don't quite have to have got to 10 cars by the end of this one, which is good because I'm not going to. I'm thinking I'm going to go about 9 by the end of lap 2. Come on, Range Rover, use the speed. Okay, we're not quite going to get him, but we will get almost instantly. Oh, the Defenders are going for an overtake on each other. They're just having their own little race. Guy, they look at that. They're too wide up ahead as well, although I think that pass has been done. Yes, we shall make it brave. Oh, you chickened out of it. You didn't want to go 3 wide. God, dear, that's disappointing. Now they've got an overtakes going on up here. I think we're just about on schedule. Cutting through the field here. Oh, get that turned through there. It's actually not too bad a car to drive, I have to say. I much prefer this over the Raptor as far as racing it goes. Yeah, you can feel you're in an SUV. It does wibble and wobble and lean about a fair bit, but it's actually pretty well sorted out. I'll give the Land Rover credit for that. Where are we going to go? We're going to go around the outside. I think we actually are making really good progress. We've only got 5 more cars to go, and we've got a lap and a half to make that happen. So maybe I didn't need to have restarted last time out. Oh, we got 2 wide at the follow through again. Or is that the call? I can never remember if that's the caller before the follow through, or if that one. I don't remember the proper. Or is it all just that one section called that? I can't remember the proper official names for the for that bit. I just call the first part the follow through and the second part the tyre wall. I think that's how it works. But there we go. We're going to get, car number 19, if we can get it stopped, which we can't. I had to have a quick dab on the handbrake there to try and stop us from going too far into the grass. That was silly. I was just, I was just pushing it a little bit too much. Didn't really need to. There you go. We're up to 21 cars. Yeah, that could have ended really badly. I'm glad, again, we have half decent brakes in this, even though it is massive and I would assume pretty damn heavy. Even when I'm being silly under braking, it's still got to stop eventually. Slight panic stations, but there we go. Oh, we're going to get 24. Can we get 25 before the line? We probably would have done if I hadn't had a big off. I'll take 24. That'll that'll do for me. Yeah, actually quite impressed with that Range Rover. It's not that bad at all. To race, you've got to remember about getting the damn thing stopped. Don't drive like a moron. It's generally good advice anyway. Alright, and for our final thing we'll do in the Top Gear showcases today, shall we go bowling? All of the choices. Do we go with the Jaguar F-Type or the Mercedes E63? What do we go? We went with the M4 last time, so I'll go with the Mercedes. I believe this is the four-wheel drive car. Last time we did a rear-wheel drive car, so I'll have a go with the Merc. So it's exactly the same. Exactly the same track. What was the score I had to get to last time? 510,000, I think, something like that. So we've got to get more or less. Hopefully it'll be about the bloody same, because I don't think I can get too much more than that. That required a decent run through all of these stuff. 270,000
is a deceptive.
Maybe it wasn't that many then. I don't know. Again, I'm thinking they just do the same introduction for these. Maybe the cones. Oh, the cones are in different layouts. Ah, because they don't use a different track, but I think we have got different cone layouts. Right. So, oh yeah, very much so. We're gonna have to go. Ah, crap! I forgot about these. Oh God, what is the best way to do these? I don't know. This is okay. Oh, good heaven's sake! This looks decidedly more tricky. I will be honest. Whoa! Right, through these, and then through there, and then, well, we've missed all of the important ones there. The only good thing is we're actually getting decent points. This is a really arsey one. Ugh! There's some cones there. Right, handbrake. It's kind of crabbing, I think. I decided after I'd done the video, crabbing is probably the best way of calling what it is that I do to try and get the cones when they're in a big cluster. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I've done a very good job. We are actually doing quite well on points. My TV has gone off, so I don't know which way I'm pointing. Oh, Christ, we've missed everything. Stupid TV. What on earth am I supposed to do through here? Also, the puddles are horrible. Puddles are really horrible. Go away, cones. Go away, cones. Slide. I'm really hoping we got the gold pins there with the back of the car. And slide, I probably shouldn't have gone for them. Should have probably gone for the middle bit and then tried to slide back to get the cones on the outside, maybe. Is this the right aiming? I don't know, really. There's a group there. We'll hit that one. I'm really hoping we can make this up through the final sort of corner bit. You're looking like important scoring things. Puddles, slide. Is that enough? It's not enough quite. It's not quite. It's close. That is really arsey. My TV hadn't gone off. It's close on that. I may have missed some when I was coming out of the hammerhead. That is really nasty because, oops, I didn't want to do that. The cones are not in. There's not like a nice path to follow. Like in the previous one, there was quite a nice set path to go through almost. There's a couple of times you have to make a choice which side you go, but this is mean because it makes you choose. It makes you really choose what are we going to go for here. And I think provided we actually go for something, we might be okay. Not sure that was worth that there, to be honest with you. I might be better off just going for these. I probably would have been better off going for the group. And then what you end up doing is you're second-guessing yourself, and then you end up going for nothing because you're a moron. And that, I think, is probably a good option through there. Oh, we're pointing backwards. Fortunately, we don't lose points if we end up pointing backwards, so that's okay. I'm trying to be cheeky. This is probably not going to work. No, okay, they didn't count. That's to be expected, really. Right, it may, I'll be honest, be better to go a little bit slower through these. Right, and crab through that lot there. Okay, we're at 204, which I think is better off than we were last time. And then take out you lot. Ooh, and then, oh Christ, where are the pins? Where are the pins? Aha! I think I may have got that one there. It was only 300 for the gold ones. Maybe it is only 300 for the gold ones. I don't know. Still more than the normal ones. We want to go that way. I'm having to really concentrate to try and figure out what cluster to go for. Oh, Christ. No. Oh, that's all right. Okay, I don't care if I spin here. We're actually going to do this relatively easily. Get off the grass, Mercedes. Oh, there we go. Get it going again. Yeah, I mean, we're doing quite well on the old points front here. Slide. I think I tried to get the gold ones. I did get the gold ones at the back of the car. Cones or pins, please bugger off. Hey, we've done it. Okay, I'm quite impressed. I thought we were going to have like a similar, or I thought we might even have exactly the same course, seeing as they're on the same track layout. But no, this is a much more difficult one to get high scores on. Although the target points, if you like, is a little bit more straightforward, so we actually beat it with relative ease. That is a really tough one, though, in the decision-making department, as you've really got to decide what you're going to be aiming for. Okay, we will finish this up with the final of the bowling events. The Jaguar F-Type one, seeing as it didn't take too long to get through that
Your
one.
next race
I
will be
wonder
at
what
the
it's
Top
going to
Gear
give
test
me
track,
to deal with
home of
here.
the
Are we going to
world-famous
have
Top Gear
a
television
nice
program.
sort of route, easy to follow route through, or am I going to have lots of multiple choices and I have to try and decide and then try and not spin the car out because I'm an idiot? Pretty much. That sums up my driving with the bowling. Right, 250,000 points. So it's
Car bowling
probably
is a
going to be even
deceptively
more
simple
arsey.
idea. In fact, it's pretty much like normal
hey,
bowling,
Tanner,
but without
with
the slippery
starting-
floor and ugly shoes.
Yeah,
We've positioned some
you
bowling
don't
pins
need to
around
be.
the Top
Oh,
Gear
never
track.
mind.
It's your job to knock them down by driving around as sideways as possible with lots of smoke pouring off your tires.
Okay, well, he was determined to deliver that spiel, regardless of whether I really wanted him to or not. Okay, Jaguar is not quite as easy to do this with as the previous vehicles were. Hey, we're playing in the grass again. What I am going to do, a little bit cheeky, is, well, I'm not going to be able to get those pins over for any extra points. I can then at least line myself up to get through there, okay? I missed some pins in there like a moron. That was very poor driving from me. I don't quite know what's the best way of doing that other than just kind of make it go sideways, try and make as big a surface area as possible. I mean, I probably could. Simulation steering is it makes this a little trickier. Much harder to save cars with simulation steering. Well, I mean, that's going to be the route I'm going to take there. Oh crap! I can't see a thing. I think I may have got them down though, at least, which is something. That I may have missed all of them. Yeah, that was poor. That was very, very poor. How are we doing? We're not doing too good on the old points front here, but we may have more. It didn't seem like a particularly high-scoring section, to be fair. We have like almost like a route. I can't see. Excuse me, bowling pins. If you could not do that, that would be really, really helpful. Oh crap! I missed all of them. Not over there. This is awful. Okay, right, chuck the car right there, through that one there, and then chuck it the other way, and then spin like a moron. Yep, that's what we're going to do. I completely meant to do all of that, honestly. Totally professional driving, me. Right, find the gold. Where are the gold pins? Well, I probably shouldn't have gone over here. I thought that was a bigger cluster. Again, I mean, it likes to have the... it likes to hide the... Or sort of have like one gold pin on its own, or maybe a couple of gold pins on its own. Oh, I didn't see that change of direction. This is tough doing in cockpit view. I don't really want to change it. It seems slightly cheating if we go use another camera. It's not going to matter anyway because we're going to do it. I feel like the first one of these was actually quite challenging to get the point. I feel like these ones here have been a lot more challenging with cone placement, but the point target is a little bit on the straightforward side. Like if they'd made that one there, let's say 300,000, that could have been quite a difficult one. But as it was, even me fluffing it up and missing sections, being completely blind through a couple of sections, still managed to do it on my first attempt. So yeah, I like these bowlings. The bowlings are good fun. I wasn't quite expecting them to have such different variations with the course layouts, which is very good. Although I think they could have been a bit tougher with the scores for us to try and beat, make it a little bit more of a challenge. But yeah, the Top Gear Showcase events are all very good fun, and I've unlocked a race against the Stig in the Jaguar F-Type. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.